I know I don't look like it, but I'm a flamenco dancer. I know what you're thinking. The only thing he's dancing to is a fridge in the middle of the night for the last piece of the cheesecake. But no, seriously, I would teach you, but I'd have to charge. Because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah, my girlfriend didn't come tonight, thank God. She's been on me a lot lately about what I can and cannot eat. Like lunch meat, because it has nitrates and saturated fats in it. I don't know or care what nitrates and saturated fats are. I think I love them. And whatever happened to my body, my choice. So she's also pissed off at me because we're working on our wills, and I asked her to will me her breast implants. Because at that point she doesn't really need them. And I even shared with her how I would sell them on Marketplace. Breast implants, soft to the touch, squeezable, never highway driven, one owner. I'm a little uncomfortable tonight. I got my dick tattooed black recently, so it looks bigger than it is. I call it a optical illusion. How many people been to jail? To visit? Right on, okay. I went to jail when I was younger. I kind of got into a situation in a bar fight. I blacked out, and these 4 witnesses remembered what happened and when I didn't and pointed me out. So I went to jail for a while. I sometimes visit, though, racing cockroaches for little Debbie cakes and bags of chips. You know, my friend helping out with dinner and a movie, making the newbies eat hot dogs with no hands. And in the shower, having someone there to toss you the soap. You know, you wash my back, I wash yours. And playing Big Spoon, Little Spoon at night. I guess I was gay for the state. But something positive came out of it with my family. My cousin didn't know that you could get set on fire in jail until he heard my story. So it scared the little fucker straight. My niece needed a story for school, with a meaning. So my brother said he went, and the first little girl got up and said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And the teacher was like, well, what's the meaning to this? And the little girl was like, isn't it obvious? Be diverse. Don't put your plans into one thing, spread them out. And then my niece got up and she's like, my Uncle Brian went to jail, and he got into a fight at the bar and he saved his friend and pulled his friend out, and he was a hero that day. And the teacher's like, what could possibly be the meaning to this story? Well, isn't it obvious? Don't fuck with my uncle when he's been drinking. There's a lot of men doing women things and women doing men things in the world today. Shared bathrooms. I was thinking out of this should come a new trend. Ball cleavage. Now hear me out. A jock-like device to lift that saggy nutsack up, and a loop that takes your dick up and out of the way. I could just see it now. You'd be at the bar, girls walk by, hey baby, and they'd be like, I love his ball cleavage. And then around me, they'd be like, I love his ball cleavage, but he's still too fucking short. I patented it. It comes in cotton, canvas, and corduroy. For your feminine side, silk, satin, or a type of silicone. But out of this, I have some bad news. I tried it a couple weeks ago, and I got arrested for indecent exposure and thrown in the drunk tank. And I'm telling you, those guys in general population, they love those fun bags a little too much. I got put in a room by myself with a small blue mat and a hole in the corner where I could do my business. But that wasn't the bonus. The bonus came in the morning. The cold like tar coffee, the puck like donut, and a bus ticket. And I'm like, hey, gentlemen, can one of you fucking dudes bring a car, one of those black and white limousines around the front? Because if I go out the front door again, you're going to get me on a decent exposure. How many people know about Dean Martin? Heard of Dean Martin? Yeah? He sang that song, when the world seems to shine like you drank too much wine, that's amore. Well, this motherfucker had 7 kids. So for 10 years in that house, probably 3 words were said. Hi, bye, and I'm pregnant. Have a great night.